And here are the beautiful containers that we just worked on with brushes. It can be a pin holder. You can hold your pretty flowers on your vanity. It's absolutely beautiful. Quick and easy and inexpensive.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. To show you a video, a tutorial on what to do with your used candle holders. You know, once you use the candle, clean them all up, and what to do with these Shabby Chic containers that were repurposed, recycled, and now we're going to reuse them, turn them into something pretty. Actually, once you've used up those nice smelling candles, what do you do with all these glass containers? We're going to turn them into these or containers. You know, you can put different things in there, but this is one of them, and here is another. Very shabby chic, very cute. So let's use this container today. The first thing you do is, of course, I like to clean them with rubbing alcohol and just wipe them all down to make sure that your adhesive is going to adhere. I used this one, this pretty trim. I use this pretty trim on this container, as you can see. Some of my fabric rolled roses are there. Some beading, some little rolled roses, and different little things to this trim. There's tiny little roses, a trim I bought somewhere and picked up. You go to estate sales and pick up this type of vintage trim. Here's another one. Isn't that pretty? It's got 3 layers of trim on there. And this is one that I need to use. I've got a piece of it right here, and I've got for a taller container that I am going to cover, but that's really pretty as well. But today I think we're going to use this trim. This trim is pleated, very pretty, and I believe you can still get this. I got this trim at Hobby Lobby, and it's really pretty. It's pleated, it's got some extra trim there, and it's got like a little grosgrain ribbon that runs next to it. So you just get your container as such and kind of measure, let it overlap a tiny bit. Right with my scissors. My scissors are right here. Then I'm going to cut as carefully as possible to save as much trim as you can for something else. So pretty. So you've cut it about there, and always save that. You can always make a flower, do something else with that. We'll set that aside. Okay, here we've got smaller ribbons and trims that we're going to embellish with. We've got something for our center of our flowers. You need to watch my other video that I've done with these fabric rolled roses. They're very, very cute. I'll link below so you can go and see this tutorial. A little sprig of bling bling that I got from the local craft store. And these are old vintage flowers off of a hat that was falling apart, so I rescued the flowers. Some pearl trim we're going to use as well. I think I'm going to set my ribbon right there and have this overlay the glass a little bit. Okay? So I like to get it started, just a little bit of glue right there, and set your ribbon where you'd like. Tap it a little bit so it can set, and then I just start working with trim all the way around this container. So you can, I'd like to do a few spots of glue. Just start setting that. It sets really quickly, being careful not to burn your fingers. So what I'm doing is gluing this trim right here, this ribbon that is used for embellishment up in the front. I'm setting that right on the rim right here of this container. And I just put a few dabs of glue, about 1 inch apart, and you start building that on there. This is fun. It's a great wedding gift. It's great container maybe for favors at a party or at a wedding, for a bridal shower. You can set this on your vanity to hold your brushes. Very cute. So you just keep gluing all the way around this glass. Then you're going to come to where it meets right here, and you just make a tiny little overlap. So I like to glue a little bit right there, and a little dab of glue right there. Careful not to burn yourself, and you just stretch it and make it meet as much as possible. This will then become my area where I start doing, this will be, where this seam is, will become the area where now I start embellishing and adding my ribbons, so you can hide that a little bit. Get rid of all these little glue things. So there you go. I've already covered that. Isn't that cute? It looks like a little dress, little skirt. Okay, the next thing I am going to do is we need to add a bit of a trim on top. So let's see what we have here. This is really cute, and it's got a little bit of an elastic. So we can add that all the way around. We'll just give it more fluff. Let's measure that and cut that one about right there. This trim, I believe, is from Hobby Lobby. I like to purchase the trim when it's on sale, of course. Okay, and the same thing, we will start our seam right here, go all the way around, because later we're going to cover this up front with less is more. So okay, so we'll continue running that across. A little dab of glue. Dab of glue, and trim, set it down. I hope you'll try this. They are so pretty in person, and I love to see the faces of my friends when I gift these to them. And we do sell them here at the store. We've got them throughout the store, and they're so pretty. Keep gluing all the way around. You can use other glue, but I think hot glue is very quick. You can burn yourself. Some more glue. I like to do 2 or 3 dabs of glue as I go around. Shabby chic phase. Well, I've been in that phase way too long, but I'm, you know, and everything just girly, pretty, white is what I've been doing. A scrap trim. Add a little more glue right there just to set everything. Once again, we're to the front of this glass candle. Let's see what this pearl trim looks like. I can find the end. put that all the way around, possibly. That'll look cute there, and then I'll have some hanging down, so we can cut this a little bit longer. About there. Get this right there. Okay, so now what I do is I look for my center. I will start opposite to the front of this glass container. So find the center, put this down, and it doesn't have to be exact because you can always fix it a little bit. So add glue. And this I only do about 1 inch apart, adding the glue and setting the trim. Don't use too much glue. Pull that trim. More glue. Pull that trim. Okay, this is the front where I will embellish. So I will just glue up to there and let the rest hang. It'll hang with the ribbons. The other side with this beaded iridescent trim and little pearls. Keep going all the way around. I left to see where I left off, and I will continue to glue. And glue some more. You don't have to glue way to the end. Okay, or see how that falls there. I'll just let that hang right there. Trim 2 beads off, 2 of those little pearls. So here we're coming along. Now, should I add colored flowers? A little bit of color? Or should I stick to the white on white? Let's see, here's another little spray of antique flowers. I think I am going to stick this little bling right there and let it stand up over the little crown there. So I will glue this right there. This little spray is missing one little rhinestone, but it'll still work. And set that on there. I can always adjust those little. And then I'm going to use 3. I like to, of course, do odd numbers in anything we do. Okay, let's attach our fabric rolled roses here. These are so much fun to make. And usually I leave a tail, but we can trim the tail after we're done and we've decided where to set these, okay? So I think I'm going to put that one right there. I'll add a dab of glue to the rose. Grab the rose, don't burn yourself. And add it right there. Hold it, press it down to set for a little bit. And now this bigger one of the last, the 2 that are left, I'm going to add right there, I think. Grab your flower. I like to nestle them into each other. Set it. And then this tiny little one will go right there. But before I set this little one, I'm going to add some ribbon. I like to add some ribbon, and I will add some more pearl, beaded pearl trim. So maybe about there. cut some trim off. And then let's do the same with this ribbon. It's two sizes. It's like organza or a sheer type of ribbon. You can barely see it, but it's two different sizes, and I like to work with different sizes. So you measure about 6 inches off of that. Trim that. I like to find my center, make a little knot in the center of this. Just to give it some volume. So you make the knot right there. Then you add your dab of glue, and we're going to insert it right in there, okay? There you go. Let's insert it right about there. Separate it a little bit. Let's add our, set our trim aside. Let's add our pearls. Maybe about there. Instead of adding that other one, maybe I should do this. How does that look? Maybe I'll do that. Instead of adding this small rose flower, I think I'm going to add the bling. Or I'll add the flower and the big bling in the center. How's that? Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first I'm going to add this beaded pearl. Put it right in there. Use the back of my scissors to squish it in there. Okay, and then I am going to add this flower. Right about there. And then I will add that to the center right there. Press it down so that glue can set. But this is a mother of pearl button that we're going to use probably at a later date, and this is just some bling from the craft store. Okay, that has set, so now let's clean this up and adjust. Once it's set, you can adjust here and there. We can cut this trim off of that rolled rose I made, fabric rolled rose. So we'll cut that off. And now these ribbons, you can cut at an angle. This one I like to fold. If it's a little bit wider, I like to fold and trim. There's another one. Fold about there and trim so you can get that little tail as such. My counter here. And then trim this at an angle about right there. So, there you have another container. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So let me show you the different containers. This one we just made. I'm going to see if I can find a little rhinestone to set into that one. So it's got 3 roses that are folded and rolled and set in there. A nice pretty bling button. Some ribbon and some pearls for trim. This beautiful pleated trim that goes all the way around this glass. Some iridescent pearls. An extra little cotton elastic trim from an estate sale, I believe. Okay, and now let me show you the other 2 that I have previously made. Here's another one. This one just has one rose. Once again, some pearl trim right there. A different embroidered, embellished trim right there. Some little rolled rose fabric roses that are there also. And then this last one has some iridescent trim up here. Beautiful vintage looking trim right here. 3 rolled roses, fabric roses. And this is some beautiful little ribbon that I found. So there you go. There's 3 beautiful containers. Now let me show you what I do with them.
Here's a view of the 3 containers that we created. There's the one that we just created right now. And here's another one. They're so pretty. You can do so many things with these. You can give them away. You can use them for bridal showers. You can use them in your wedding. You can use them in your shabby chic bedroom, on your vanity. Isn't that pretty? You can use them to hold brushes on your vanity. You can put all your makeup brushes in there. You can put your eyeliners in another one. You can put your lipsticks or your lip liners. But isn't that pretty to hold your brushes on your vanity? Adorable. Cute, cute, cute. And that didn't even take long to make. It takes longer to set up and get everything ready than to make. It's really quick. You can do assembly line and just make each one look similar, but yet can be different. A pencil holder, pen holder on your desk. Isn't that pretty? That is beautiful. So you can use it as a beautiful vase. So pretty. So there you go, guys. Hope y'all make them. If you do, send me pictures or comment down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and please share my videos with your friends. This can be a project that a bunch of girlfriends could get together and work on. And here are the 3 containers that we worked on. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And here are the beautiful containers that we just worked on with brushes. It can be a pin holder. It can hold your pretty flowers on your vanity. It's absolutely beautiful. Quick and easy and inexpensive. Shabby chic, recycled, repurposed, and reused glass candle containers. Thanks, guys. Bye.